imagine waking up every day with a sense of fulfillment and joy. Is that what we call happiness? Happiness, an elusive concept that we all chase, yet its definition remains subjective, varying from one individual to another. For some, it's a fleeting moment of joy, a burst of laughter, the warmth of the sun on a cold day. For others, it's a more enduring state of contentment, peace, and satisfaction with life. It can be as simple as enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning, or as complex as achieving a lifelong dream. The beauty of happiness lies in its fluidity. It's not a static state, but a dynamic one that ebbs and flows with our experiences, our attitudes, and our perspectives. It's a journey that we embark on, a quest that takes us through different cultures, philosophies, and scientific studies. So, the quest to understand happiness takes us through different cultures, philosophies, and scientific studies. From the chilly fjords of Norway to the bustling street of Tokyo, ideas of happiness vary as much as the landscapes. Across the globe, cultures have unique ways of defining and pursuing happiness. For instance, in the cozy candlelit homes of Denmark, the concept of hygge reigns supreme. It's more than just a word, it's a state of mind. Hygge encapsulates a feeling of cozy contentment and well-being through enjoying the simple things in life. Picture this. You're sitting by a warm fire, wrapped in a soft blanket, with a cup of hot chocolate in your hands, and good company by your side. That's hygge for you, a deep sense of place and well-being, a feeling of friendship, warmth, contentment, and peace with your immediate surroundings. Now, let's journey to the land of the rising sun, where the concept of happiness takes a different, yet equally profound form. Here, Ikigai is a cultural philosophy that translates to reason for being. This isn't just about fleeting moments of joy, but a deep and meaningful direction of life that brings satisfaction and a sense of worth. It's about balancing the spiritual with the practical. Your Ikigai is at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's that sweet spot where passion, mission, vocation, and profession converge. But these are just two examples in a world brimming with diverse interpretations of happiness. From the Arabic concept of hana'an, which embodies tenderness, compassion, and affection, to the Hawaiian idea of pono, representing righteousness, goodness, and a state of harmony. The facets of happiness are as varied as the cultures that birthed them. These cultural practices and beliefs significantly shape our understanding of what brings joy and satisfaction. They remind us that happiness is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's subjective, personal, and deeply intertwined with our cultural identities and societal values. Cultural practices and beliefs significantly shape our understanding of what brings joy and satisfaction. Philosophers throughout history have spent countless hours pondering the nature of happiness. Our journey into the realm of philosophical perspectives on happiness takes us first to ancient Greece and the teachings of Aristotle. He proposed that happiness, or eudaimonia, as he termed it, is not simply a state of feeling content or joyous, but rather a life well lived, a life of virtue, where one fulfills their potential and purpose. Aristotle believed that we are all born with unique potentials, and it's through the realization of these potentials that we find true happiness. For a musician, it's creating beautiful melodies. For a philosopher, It's unraveling the mysteries of existence. For Aristotle, happiness is the end goal of life, but it's not a destination one arrives at. Rather, it's found in the journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves. In stark contrast, the Stoic philosophers of ancient Rome viewed happiness through a different lens. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius believed that happiness is found not in the external world, but within ourselves. They promoted the idea of accepting the moment as it presents itself, without being swayed by desires for pleasure or fear of pain. The Stoics held that happiness is a byproduct of a disciplined mind that can maintain tranquility in the face of life's ups and downs. They encouraged us to focus on what's under our control and to let go of what's not. For the Stoics, happiness is a state of inner peace, achieved by aligning our will with the natural order of the world. So we see two vastly different perspectives on happiness. Aristotle's approach emphasizes the pursuit of personal excellence and fulfillment, while the Stoics stress on acceptance and inner tranquility. But both views underscore the idea that happiness is more about our attitudes and actions rather than our circumstances. As we can see, happiness, according to philosophers, can be as complex as life itself. Science, too, has dipped its toes into the vast ocean of happiness studies. In the realm of positive psychology, researchers have made fascinating discoveries about what influences our happiness. It turns out, our joy is not just a product of our circumstances or our genetic makeup, but also significantly shaped by our own actions and thoughts. Consider the work of geneticists. They suggest that while our genes may set a baseline for happiness, they do not dictate our capacity for joy. That is to say, we aren't destined to a fixed level of contentment by our DNA alone. Life circumstances, too, play a role, but not as much as one might think. Winning the lottery or landing the perfect job may provide a temporary boost, but research shows that we soon return to our baseline level of happiness. Most intriguing, however, is the role our own actions and thoughts play. Studies suggest that practices like gratitude, mindfulness, and altruism can significantly uplift our spirits. For instance, keeping a gratitude journal or regularly helping others can create a positive feedback loop that enhances our happiness over time. Mindfulness, too, encourages us to savor the present moment, which can contribute to a lasting sense of joy. Science provides us with tangible methods to influence our happiness, suggesting it's within our control. So, what can we say about happiness? It's an intricate tapestry woven from diverse threads, cultural perceptions, philosophical musings, and scientific insights. It's the joyous dance in the rain and the quiet contentment in solitude. It's the laughter shared with loved ones and the thrill of personal achievements. It's a complex, layered concept, as varied as the individuals who seek it. Perhaps happiness, then, is not a destination, but a journey of understanding and experiencing life in all its fullness.